A £110 million star is eager to join Arsenal and is waiting for a Mikel Arteta offer. Meanwhile, a World Cup winning striker, praised as spectacular by Lionel Messi, is back in the Arsenal radar. Stay tuned to all the details. Hello Gunners! Now, let's go the main news of our beloved club, so stay in the video until the end. Before we start, if you are a big fan of Arsenal, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Now, let's go to the news. As the summer transfer window approaches, exciting changes are on the horizon for Arsenal. The renowned transfers expert Fabrizio Romano has revealed some important updates about the club's plans. Speaking to JD Football, Romano implied that a new midfielder is on the radar of Arsenal, facilitated by Thomas Partey's departure. There are several players on the list. One player who has always been valued is Douglas Luiz, but negotiating with Villa is never easy, said Romano. Thomas Partey, valued at £45 million, showed her brilliance when she was fit, but the lesions affected her passage through Arsenal. Since reliability is a concern, the club seems ready to make room for new talents. Douglas Luiz caught the Arsenal's attention some time ago, playing a crucial role in Aston Villa's success under the command of Unai Emery. He made an excellent season, with 53 matches in all competitions, scoring 10 goals and giving 10 assists. As a defensive midfielder, he could form a formidable partnership with Rice. However, moving Luiz from Villa is a difficult task for Arsenal, especially after qualifying for the Champions League. Villa evaluates the Brazilian by about £85 million, so it remains to be seen to what extent Arsenal is willing to go to ensure its services. And the news didn't stop there. The renowned Fabrizio Romano transfer guru gave some important tips on Arsenal transfer targets in summer. He shared that although players like Benjamin Sesko and Victor Gyökeres are on the Gunners' radar, the true hiring of dreams is Alexander Isak. Romano said they still need a 9 right number. Sesko is a name on the list. Victor Gyökeres has been fantastic this season in Portugal. The dream target could be Alexander Isak in Newcastle, but I don't think he will leave the club. Arsenal fans would love to see Alexander Isak on their team, but Romano warns that it may be difficult to do so. According to the Telegraph, Newcastle laughed from suggestions that he could separate from Isak for £90 million this summer. Isak became one of Arsenal's main targets after a sensational second season in St James Park. However, Magpies evaluate it in impressive £180 million and intend to offer you a new and improved contract. If sold at this price, Isak would become the second most expensive transfer in history, behind only Barcelona's Neymar transfer to Paris Saint-Germain. With Eddie Howe determined to build her attack around Isak, who is still 4 years old in her current contract, seems unlikely that Newcastle let her striker go anytime soon. Many believe that the arrival of a new Arsenal striker is the crucial piece for Mikel Arteta's team at Emirates Stadium. Lautaro Martinez, the Argentine international who played a key role in winning the Inter Milan Series title in April, is at the center of attention. Italian journalist Fabio Santini shared a new update about Martinez, which has been on the radar of Premier League clubs for some time. Martinez is in negotiations with Inter about a new contract, but his current contract expires in the summer of 2026. Without agreement yet, other clubs are starting to know. According to Santini, Inter Milan is offering Martinez a new contract between €9 million and €9.5 million per year. However, Martinez requires €12 million a year. If Inter does not meet their demands, they will be ready to sell it. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal is among clubs interested in hiring Martinez this summer, along with their teammate Thuram. However, Inter is expected to require robust €140 million by Martinez. Speaking to TV Play Twitch, Santini said, Arsenal has expressed interest in Thuram. In fact, they also want Lautaro. Inter is not even considering this right now. Santini added, I believe that if Inter offers €10 million, Lautaro will probably accept. But if he and his agent insist on €12 million, he will be dismissed. One of the best strikers in the world eagerly awaits an Arsenal offer to join them this summer. Victor Osimhen, the much sought-after Nigerian, made a decision regarding his transfer preferences, and Arsenal is at the top of his list. Osimhen has been on the radar of Europe's elite clubs for several years, and Arsenal has been interested in ensuring its services. His agent even visited the Arsenal training field a few years ago to discuss a possible change. Although no agreement was realised at that time, Osimhen did not forget the Gunners. With the summer transfer window opening in June, Osimhen should leave Napoli. According to the latest reports, Chelsea would be prepared to trigger its £110 million termination clause. Although many believe the striker is thinking of transferring to Stamford Bridge, a new turnaround came about. Italian journalist Volta Di Maggio revealed that Osimhen's true desire is to sign by Mikel Arteta's Arsenal this summer. Di Maggio shared at Kiss Kiss Napoli, and Napoli would consider Osimhen an Arab offer which, however, wants Premier League. He is waiting for Arsenal, but if a real proposal does not come, he will evaluate Saudi Arabia offers. Arsenal is eyeing the young Irish Mason Melia, with the goal of winning the competition of Manchester City and Brighton for hiring. At the age of 16, Mason Melia is already successful, playing for the senior team of St Patrick's Athletic in the First Irish Division. Its rapid rise has not gone unnoticed, with Arsenal scouts closely monitoring their progress over the last 18 months. But the Gunners are not the only ones interested. Almost every Premier League clubs are keeping an eye on him. Manchester City is a strong candidate, while Brighton, known for stimulating young talents, hopes to secure his services. However, due to Brexit regulations, Mason Melia cannot move to the UK before turning 18. Having debuted by St Patrick's Athletic at the age of 15, Mason Melia has signed a professional contract by 2026, showing her potential and commitment. Arsenal is intensifying its efforts to reinforce its grassroots categories in the coming years to reach the best talents under 18. Recently, Jorginho was informed of his call to the preliminary Italian selection of Euro 2024, increasing the representation of Arsenal in the tournament. In Group A, Kai Havertz will play for Germany, while our Kieran Tierney was summoned to Scotland. In Group B, Jorginho will proudly represent Italy and David Raya can be summoned from Spain, although it is unlikely to start in place of Unai Simon. Moving to Group C, England called Aaron Ramsdale, Bukayo Saka and Declan Rice, with Saka and Rice being expected as key figures on the starting lineup. In Group D, William Saliba was summoned from France, while Jakub Kiwior awaits the opportunity for Poland. Unfortunately, Jurriën Timber is absent from the Netherlands due to an injury problem. In Group E, Oleksandr Zinchenko will represent Ukraine, while Leandro Trossard is expected to shine for Belgium. As for Portugal in Group F, despite having eligible players such as Cedric Soares, Nuno Tavares, and Fovio Vieira, none have been selected, leaving Arsenal without representation in this group unless there are changes before June 7.